So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! Goal, Italy!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri.
Oh, great feat, that.
Fagioli. Oh, nice touch. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Up for a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, talk about confidence, the way he took it on was certainly impressive.
Rice. And it's Rudiger. Mbappe. Tonali. Retegi. Bellingham makes the interception. Beckenbauer. And it's Schneider. David Villa. Fagioli. Tonali. Fagioli. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rice. And it's Rudiger. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fagioli. And he goes cross-field. Cambiasso. Fratesi receives it in a good position. Has a shot! Italy looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It'll be a throw-in. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Fagioli. Rodri.
That's going in
Only
strongly.
through the middle. Now it's Stoichkov. Di Lorenzo. Tonali. Barella. Good spot, he's seen the run. In with the challenge. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bastoni. Fratesi. Oh, good spread. Cambiasso.
Israel certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now the finish! And he hits the net! And with that goal comes comfort! Simplicity itself.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Italy are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got the shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through there. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And please welcome our lads to the field.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
David Villa. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, played right into his path. Big chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Italy clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Retegui. Adams wins the duel this time. Fratesi. He has found the way through. Barella. Oh, smashing header! And he's following up! Rudiger is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barella.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
550.
Schneider cuts out the pass. Adams calmly anticipates. Oh, that pass isn't the best. DiMarco, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, good-looking ball. Rice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. DiMarco. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just eases him off the ball. Retegui. Barella. Fratesi. Cambiasso. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. DiMarco. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bastoni. Now DiMarco. Barella. DiMarco. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Barella. Di Lorenzo. And Fagioli. Bellanova. He could be in here. Threads one in. 75 minutes played. Fagioli. Italy finding their passes. David Villa. Pass is just off target. Great hit! He scores! They're back within reach!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Israel give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. David Villa. Barella. Fratesi. And Fagioli. Barella.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Schneider. David Villa. Keane. Driving forward. Barella. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Just 5 minutes left. Fratesi. Di Lorenzo. Fratesi. Bellanova. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's shifting through the gears here.
Been indicated.
Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's found the way. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider with the short one. Not too much. And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just... Mbappe is... Can he put it away? Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Valverde. Pelistri. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the cutback. Bentancur. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, played right into his path. He could be in here. Chance! He scores! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Israel look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Bellingham. David Villa. Israel have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He's got away, and the keeper's in command. Pelistri.
Look, movement creates more options.
Looks for the finish, and that is doing no harm at all.
Rodri knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And he's managed to get rid. Bentancur. Mbappe. Oliveira. Ugarte. Saraki engages and forces him off the ball. Oliveira spots it and intercepts. Ugarte. And here's Mbappe, foot in. Saraki, bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Valverde. Jimenez. Pelistri. And he's had it nicked away. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. And the shots! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. Ugarte. Bentancur. Saraki. Uruguay ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's got the beating of it. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Israel are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe. Pelistri. Now there's a fine ball. Great challenge, time to perfection. Stoichkov. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again. And he's there to get it away. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Darwin. Valverde. Pelistri. Oh, good ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nunez! Without the best in the keeper.
Uruguay were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bellingham. David Villa. Uruguay do have a chance to counter here. Bentancur. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Pelistri. Good work on the right flank here. He is through here. He's got full. And he hits the net. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Uruguay give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Well, that's really winded the opposite.
And it's half-time here.
Israel are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. David Villa, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Darwin for Valverde. Pelistri.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Valverde. And he's managed to get free. And here's Nunez. Keeper sees it all the way. And he was quick to react. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Over to the left. And again! No, not the best of headers.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ugarte. Pelistri. Stoichkov. They're trying everything to subdue him here. Big chance! Must be! It's one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That's a little off target. Bentancur. It's had a play, and it is a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Uruguay finding their passes. Oliveira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saraki. He's played him through.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, right place, right time. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Nunez. And that's been drilled in. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. That looks a good ball through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Saka concedes a free kick for that.
Número 20, número 9, entran número 25, número
Valverde.
26.
And he's picked out, it's Neymar! 75 minutes played. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Decent hit! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become overeager.
He's got the shot away! And that could come back to haunt them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
No, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Jimenez. Forwards and with intent. Valverde. Could try cutting inside here.
Uruguay need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Saraki. Israel moments now away from seeing this one out. That has been cut short. That is a great chance! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Vinicius Junior! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Bentancur. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Played into space out wide. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation.
Solid! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Sorloth is offering a wry smile there.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Berger. Odegaard. Rodri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played. Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone. He's shifting through the gears here. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe proves too strong. Good effort from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Sorloth.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, nice touch. Bob! Oh, it's hit the post!
Sorloth really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Norway are looking to go forward now. Norway trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Berger. Now it's Sorloth. He's had it taken off him. No way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bob. Well, that is one way to stop him. Out to the left it. He'll try from distance. Vestergaard. In with the challenge. Mbappe. Berger.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Mbappe! Bob. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's really well manoeuvred. Spread neatly. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Odegaard. Berger. Now it's Sorloth.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Vestergaard. Here's Berger. Bob. Sorloth. Adams does well to get it back. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Odegaard. That pass has been well intercepted. And they win it back again. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
David Villa. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And now the breakaway. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Odegaard! Haaland! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. He's cut it out. Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
Haaland! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Haaland. Bob in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's neat. And he's gone backward here. Haaland. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Played out towards the right wing. Haaland, given the lift of his goal. Over to the left. Stoichkov. Ødegaard gets a foot in here. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Berger. Berger is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Berger. Forwards and with intent. Gently done. Pass is just off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Solot. Ødegaard. Østigard. Israel are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Norway choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Substitution for Israel. Number 16, Rodri. Number 9,
Shifted upfield.
Bellingham.
Berger.
Number 20,
Østigard.
Rice. Number
Berger.
24, Schneider. Coming on the field, number
Berger.
47, Phil Foden.
Well, the idea was a good
Number
one.
22,
The execution of it, not quite so.
Number 8,
Encourage the pass
Messi.
with an intelligent
Number
run, but the
13,
pass just lacked pace.
Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got full. And one more try. He has done it. Two to the good. They have breathing space. Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Norway could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's in. Shot a goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Schneider takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's intervened well there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he's...
Decent hit! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Sanchez does really well to win the ball there. Cordoba. David Villa.
Pretty robust defending.
The ball has bounced loose now. And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Look at the space here. Big chance! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Colombia! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. Rodri.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Good effort from distance.
That was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Sanchez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. In with the challenge. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Diaz. And the pass is intercepted. Shot could be on. And the shot! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Colombia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Diaz. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's James Rodriguez. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mojica.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just doesn't... Bellingham! Diaz. Now it's James Rodriguez. Wriggles his way through. And he's in on goal! Oh, what a climb! They just took too long getting forward.
Cordoba simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Back into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that was vital. David Villa, and they win it back again. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Diaz. And he's managed to get free. Has a look and place it forward. James Rodriguez.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
That has been slung wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Stoichkov. James. And that is expertly dealt with. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Sanchez.
Munoz.
Sanchez. Lukumi. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe, real chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Mojica, Lukumi, Sanchez spots it and intercepts. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Stoichkov.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That's a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Diaz, foot in. James was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There's the hit! Has another go! And he hits the net! Israel back on level terms! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found the way through. It is a corner. James with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. Rice does well to stand firm and defend it. Munoz. Great ball, great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer. David Villa. That is a great pick out. Well timed, excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to dink it through. And that's aimed into the middle.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pass is just off target. Rice, and he welcomes it in. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. David Villa! Goal, Israel! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Colombia can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Israel take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's James Rodriguez. The less said about that pass, the better. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Stoichkov. Arias. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Played out towards the right wing. He's got full. And another try! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Entrará al campo número 20. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Quintero. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Lerma. And he's picked out the run. All Black can claim that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Cambiasso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. DiMarco. David Villa.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fagioli. DiMarco is in a really good position out wide. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Good effort from distance. Just a whisker away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schneider with the short one. Now it's Schneider. And now they can spring out of defence. Retegui. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Barella. Bratesi. Oh, good-looking ball. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pinches it off him. Danger averted for now.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
DiMarco. Italy looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Deep cross. Cleared away. Rice. Schneider. Here's Rodri. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
David Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. David Villa. That has been cut short. Barella. And that's gone loose. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. David Villa. Rice. That's a sharp pass. Barella. Adams! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Bastoni getting this one clear. Rudiger wins the duel this time. David Villa. And he's managed to get... There's the shot! Ball is over the line. And that has been cleared. Bellingham. Retegi. Cambiasso. Fratesi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fratesi.
Cambiasso really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Rodri. Stoichkov. And he cuts out the supply. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
Israel really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed...
And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Fagioli. Now Tonali. Retegi. DiMarco. Rudiger does well to get it back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
DiMarco in acres of space out wide. David Villa. Oh, that's a key interception. Fagioli. And Bastoni. Fagioli. Retegi. Oh, good spread. Oh, super find.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tonali.
Israel have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's tidy. Goes in for the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
For this match was 72,306.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Fratesi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
After 64 minutes is
Italy have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That has ended up in no man's land. David Villa. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Barella. Barella with the cross. And here's Pellegrini. Cambiasso.
Italy are desperately trying to regain the momentum, and they've certainly upped the supply.
Pass is just off target. David Villa. That's headed upfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bastoni. Now Tonali. DiMarco looks to get on the end of this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's found a way through. That has not gone well. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tonali. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Stoichkov receives it in a wide position. Passes short and sharp. The ball is... He's having a hit! Nicely aimed pass. Tonali.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here! DiMarco tries looking up for options on the... Fagioli! And he's there to get it away. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Tonali. Nice control. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Zaniolo. Tonali.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Fagioli. Pellegrini. Now it's Keane. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moments. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. It's a pretty loose pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting.
Good effort from distance. Frimpong. Elliott. Well, that looks he's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There will be a throw-in. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alvarez, foot in. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to... He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Rudiger eases the ball away from him. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's looking to set free a runner. Frimpong. And Stoichkov! Looks for the finish. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. Stoichkov! And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency.
Works it forward. Good spot, he's seen the run. João Neves. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither. Speculative strike. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Israel were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Ramon. Frimpong. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
That's really well cleared. Vitinha. Nico Williams. That's played into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Yamal. David Villa. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. Yamal. Rice. Mbappe! Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Mbappe! Frimpong. Rodri. Rodri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's let fly. Now that was quite some save.
Israel seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
And it's been taken short. Decent hit! It's loose now. There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
There will be
We are into overtime. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Hits one! That'll be a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Schneider goes short. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Israel ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. He gets big! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a super header! And the finish! João Neves. Vitinha. Elliott. That's a good ball out wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Alvarez. Now the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. Yamal with the short one. In with the challenge. Decent progress down the left. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nico Williams. Ramon. Vitinha. Barcelona finding their passes. Israel can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Skims one in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away.
Time goes in for the header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
In for a header! Just off target.
Simple.
Over to the left. Williams. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution.
going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh. Great chance! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Barcelona making another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Substitution for Israel. Number 9, Bellingham. Number 24, Schneider. Number 21, Stoichkov.
Israel
Number
perhaps
25,
contemplating their next change here.
Coming on the field.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This
Messi.
is a formidable
Number
matchup.
13,
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 11,
Mbappe!
Number 7,
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. João Neves gets it away. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Well read, nice interception. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end.
Alvarez! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Adams. Can he get it through? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! They've scored! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Israel give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Saka really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Israel give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Pedri picks it up out wide. Gnabry. He's picked his way through. He's had a hit! He has done it! 9 minutes and we're all square again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
All square again into the And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Israel have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. That's been cut out, well played. Moved on forwards. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Ruben Neves. Colwill. El Mali. Son Heung-min could try cutting inside here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Upamecano. And it's Ruben Neves. Quarter of an hour played. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Son Heung-min, who's set up one goal so far.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, has another go! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Stoichkov. Rafinha. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Played back in. Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kane. Looking for the run. And here's Kane.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Schneider. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, played through for the wide man. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Colwill. Now it's Son Heung-min.
That's good play from him.
He's got space in the area. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's cut it out.
Israel truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Son Heung-min. He's got away. Son Heung-min. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ruben Neves. And Rafinha works it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Some resolute defending there. And here's Kane. Messi has it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Ruben Neves. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafinha. Valverde. That's Valverde. Milan have reclaimed it. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And with that goal... And the half-time whistle goes. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another.
Looks for the finish. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rice clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde. And it's Messi. Valverde looking to run onto it. Son Heung-min. No, it's not getting there. Rice.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Kane. Valverde. Big chance! Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
What a throw in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Rice. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Rafinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Son Heung-min gets flagged offside. Israel are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tries a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone for a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Alvarez coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Ruben Neves. Now Colwill. Rafinha. Alvarez. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Foot in. And he welcomes... Mbappe! Kane. Oh, can he get onto this? Upamecano calmly anticipates. And it's Kane. Messi. Alvarez. And he was quick to react. Colwill. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's a key interception. Kane. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Good. And he's let fly. And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Numero 11.
Milan are making a change now. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And it's Nakata. He could be in here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nakata. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ruben Neves. Nakata. Alvarez providing... Oh, he's been caught napping! Saka. Vinicius Junior. It's a good spell of... Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Israel give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to...
And there goes the final whistle. Israel were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Israel lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Israel take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. It really is a sight to behold. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Israel break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and in...
Shapes to shoot! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time. Well, there was to be no other outcome. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And they're on him in a flash. Akanji cuts out the pass. Valverde. And Caicedo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Straight hit! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Messi. Oyarzabal. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Caicedo. Oyarzabal. Well read, nice interception. Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's through here. David Villa! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Son Heung-min. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that's well spotted. Valverde. And it's Messi. Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Jimenez calmly anticipates. Akanji. And it's Messi. For Valverde. Jimenez. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. It's a sweet ball, that. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Donnarumma gets it away. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. Stoichkov is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well read, and the danger is averted. David Villa. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
A case now of complete control. Caicedo. Valverde.
There they go, hunting again.
David Villa. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Caicedo. For Valverde. And it's Messi. Oyarzabal. And here's Son Heung-min, and he's found a way past. And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. And Robertson. And we hit half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Israel are very much where they were. David Villa! Now, who's in for the pieces? Oh, horrible miscue.
Stoichkov very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Robertson. Messi. Great defending, strong. Fires from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valverde. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. And here's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Struck first time. And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Cleared without hesitation. And the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's Son Heung-min. Israel are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a throw. David Villa under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that has left him in a heap. Caicedo. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Messi. Oyarzabal. And here's Son Heung-min. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Danger averted for now. And Caicedo. This is promising. And now the hit! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Israel just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oyarzabal. Some resolute defending there. Mbappe gets good distance on it. Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Mbappe here. He'll try from distance. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Speculative strike. Akanji attempts a clearance. The final 5 minutes.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing.
And he's let fly. And here's Son Heung-min. He's got away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Now it's Schneider. And now they can clear their lines. He's had it taken off him. And that is as far as it goes. Israel can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance.